Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet. Welcome to week number 2 of the Art of Warfare tournament. It is bracket number B, and it is a bunch of awesome players, actually a couple of awesome players. Down the bottom right side, we have a yellow Protoss player with the name which I'm not even going to try and pronounce. Is Mr. Beef. Is Mr. Beef, and he has a beef with the other player. Actually, yeah, so he's actually from Masterminds, and Masterminds had a really nice game last week. Mr. Cog Gog in bracket A beat Mr. Arnie from Tortastic. So that was pretty freaking awesome, and we're going to see if Masterminds can continue to dominate this week. And their opponent up the top left side of the map, it is going to be Awaken, and he is from the Persuit of Skill team. Now, Persuit of Skill, they're doing alright in the tournament, but last week we did cast a loss from them. In the bracket D, it was Quisior, QSIOR, Mr. Q, and he lost versus Doomed TNT from Best Team Incoming. So yeah, Awaken not doing all that well. Well, I don't know how Awaken did, but his team, was his team in Pursuit of Skill, not doing all that well, at least in bracket D. So we're going to see if they can jump up and do something about it. He's actually putting a gateway right at the back here. Why is he doing that? Why is Mr. Beef putting a pilot up there? Is he going to be going for, he looks like he's going for a cannon rush, man. There was a forge coming down, it's already finished. Cannon rush on the way. So we've officially gone into cheese territory here, and Awaken is actually built his gateway all the way back there. There we go, the probes going nuts on the cannon. They have got this situation well underhand and managing to cancel it. Another cannon going down for Mr. Beef, and more probes being pulled off the line. They should just go for the pylon because, yeah. No, go. Why are you not attacking this? Oh, it's another pylon, sorry. What am I talking about? It's another pylon, so they don't need to attack it fairly fast, but this is a cannon right there. They need to attack that. They need to attack that. No, attack it. What are you doing? Attack it. Oh, no, he's got the Zealot. That's why he doesn't need to attack it. The Zealot is going to be going nuts, and Chrono boosting out another Zealot to kill the other pylon. The other cannon anyway, so Mr. Beef right now is not doing all that well. He's been pretty fairly denied. He's got another cannon over there. So he is very tenacious with this probe, having a bit of a scout, and he's like, oh my god, there's another cannon over here. Quick, Zealot, get over there. Get over there. Why is the Zealot not moving? He's busy with the pylon. Anyway, this thing got cancelled, so that is fine. And Mr. Beef, so far, is going to be a little bit frustrated because his super cheesy cannon rush attack did not work. But that's fine. I mean, he definitely caused Awaken to lose a ton of mining time, and he's currently supply capped, so not going to be happy about that too much. But in terms of workers, he's not that far behind, so he's been doing pretty well. And you've got to remember, for that mining time that Awaken lost, think of all the bloody minerals that Mr. Beef lost from all of those pylons that were destroyed, all the cannons that were cancelled. He didn't get all the minerals back. Yeah, so he's not exactly well off at the moment either. And he lost all his pylons, so he's actually supply capped at the moment. So I would say, if anything, Awaken is probably a smidge in front at the moment. Just a smidge, but I would not say that Beef is in front at all. Because, yeah, I mean, Awaken would be way in front, normally. But he lost so much mining time by pulling the probes off the minerals to defense. So I'd say he's just a smidge in front. Look at this bloody probes, man. These probes are a menace to society. He needs the cyber core out so he can bloody stalker this thing in the face. The Zealot going to be protecting the entrance right here. Make sure this probe does not get out. If you go for another cannon rush, man, he's actually going to get out. These guys are horrible door guards right there. They are horrible bouncers. They just let anybody out the exit, man, without even checking them. So the walk of shame back to their base for not managing to stop that probe. Okay, More gateways coming out, more stalkers coming out, and Awaken got his own cybernetics core out. So a bit of crazy action early on in the game. Nobody's expanded yet. I feel like somebody should think about expanding at the moment because they're kind of in a stable period, so an expansion would probably be a good idea. Awaken's definitely got the minerals for it, but he's going to be going for a bit more gateways. So both players playing it pretty safe. Where are these gateways he's actually building? Oh wow, he's building them down here. Why the hell not? So go for that scary sort of 4-gate that nobody's really expecting because yeah, I mean Beef is obviously not expecting a 4-gate, but I don't know if it, because I mean he's building the 4 gates. He started building them after Beef left his base, so he could just have easily have started building them after he in the main base after he left them, but whatever. 4-gate, we'll see if it works. If it works, then Mr. Beef is going to be in a bit of trouble because I do not know. I mean, he's got 2 gateways and he's trying to get out the warp. We'll see how that goes. I mean, Awaken's still trying to get out the warp. He's got to be... You got to chrono boost this, man. If you want a 4-gate, you got to be chrono boosting the cyber core warp gate tech because you cannot have a 4-gate without the gate tech. I mean, you just can't. So, yeah. But he's actually chrono boosting this out of an observer. I'm not sure why he needs an observer for a 4-gate, but yeah, I don't know. I just do not know. Here we go. The gate tech's finally finished. He's going to pop all these guys open into warp gates and start pumping out the units. And it's going to be interesting to see if Mr. Beef can actually deal with this because, yeah, I just do not know. I just do not know if he can. It's going to be pretty scary. This guy's actually was already building a zealot, so he can't get warped in. But here come the cavalry. Here comes the units. What have we got? We got 3 and 5 versus 4, and this is going to be extremely high. Well, there's going to be a lot more units very, very quickly. So, yeah. Mr. Beef, is he going to be able to deal with it? I do not know. He can't deal with it with what he currently has. He does have 2 gateways and a robo facility. Robo facility getting an observer out, building a forward pylon. The stalk is actually coming out, so come on, Mr. Awaken. Get out there, do some damage, and oh, Mr. Beef is gonna be a little bit worried now. Nexus overcharge, that's a good play. Awaken's gonna continue to push in, and this might actually be what Mr. Beef needs to sort of even it out because he's gonna be taking so much damage from this Nexus overcharge. Lost at least 2 or 3 units just to the Nexus attacks. So he's got to wait for this to cool down and then go in there once again. But I don't think the 4-gate is completely screwed. I think it's still got a chance to work. He just needs to continue to press out his units. And he's going to give Bieflapjes... It's going to give Bieflapjes... Alright, I'm not going to try that again. It's going to give Mr. Beef enough time to get out an Immortal, get out 2 more gateways, and he's actually going for a Dark Shrine, which is just... We're just seeing all sorts of cheese in this game, man. All sorts of cheese. Alright, now he goes again. He's got a ton of units. And he's pushing in. This base is almost certainly going to go down. 1 Immortal cannot save him at the moment. And the pressure is just going to keep on happening. So there we go. The expansion comes down. This is a great chance for Awaken to go for his own expansion. But he's going to be concentrating on the units. And getting up the ramp is going to be a pain. Here we go. The Immortal taking pot shots. And... Great defense from Mr. Beef. I mean, he's got the force field there. I mean, for Awaken to really crack that, he needs something like Blink. And he does not have Blink at the moment. No, he does not. So, I don't think he even has the potential to get Blink. So, what he needs to do right now is hold this expansion, go for his own base. There we go. He's going for his own base. He sees that this will probably not happen all that fast, all that well. So, he's pushing in. I think he killed the sentry there, did he? I think he did. So he's thinking about pushing in, but this Time Warp doing a horrible job. Actually did a really good job of keeping those guys from coming in, but pretty good. And look at this. This is where the DTs are going to start to come in. Just, nasty. And, well, I mean, Awaken, he knocked out the expansion, is getting his own expansion up. Has he got an observer up? He's got a robo facility, so I assume he's got an observer. No, he does not. This robotics facility needs to get an observer ASAP. Needs to take out this pylon ASAP. Is he going to see the pylon? No, it's just a bit out of range, but these Stalkers may just let it... There's so many things that Awaken needs to destroy right now. He needs to destroy this pylon, he needs to destroy this Nexus, he needs to destroy this Dark Shrine. Oh man, but he's just going to fall back and sort of play it a little bit safe, play it a little bit nice. Actually going for the double Stargate, so we may be seeing... oh, there we go. Got the Blink research up and the Stalkers going up. Are they going for the workers? It looks like they are, but Awaken should have enough to defend against this. And suddenly, Mr. Beef is a little bit of trouble. He's gonna die here. All these forces are gonna get wiped out. These guys kind of trapping each other, but that should be fine. And a bunch of Void Rays coming out. One Void Ray anyway, so at least Mr. Beef knows what's going on with the double Stargate. Oh, is he gonna kill this pylon? Is he going to check it out? I mean, yeah, being paranoid in a game of Starcraft is always a good thing. It's always a good thing. But, ooh, is Mr. Beef going to see these things? Is he going to? Yes, he is. And the 3 gateways go down. And that's going to be a lot of bad stuff for Awaken. Because 3 gateways obviously being lost, not fun. That's 450 minerals he's never going to see again. 550 if you count the pylon. He's going to need to rebuild those because you cannot survive on just Void Rays. You need gateway units as well. So, going to have to chuck those out. How are we looking at the income? Where's my income? So, Beef is a little bit in front. He's got this base out, but that base is way out in the middle of nowhere. So, this, I mean, he's going to try and stay secret, but I mean, sooner or later, Awaken might send in a war prism or something to go around the edge, and then he's going to see that base, and then he's going to wipe it out. So, that base is not going to last for the entire game. It's not secret enough. I mean, maybe if Beef went for this one, because I don't know. I just don't know. But this one, I feel like Awaken's going to see that sooner or later. So it's just going to be a matter of time. I mean, right now the Void Rays are coming out. They're coming out quite nicely. Are they? Are they really? Yeah, there's 3 out at the moment. There's 1 more on the way. He's really pushing on the Void Ray production to get a lot of them out. But you need the ground forces to support that. And with only 1 gateway at the moment, his ability to produce those ground forces is significantly inhibited. He may be going for an air-only sort of tactic, but I don't know, man. Air-only? I mean, it works in mass 4v4, but I don't think it's going to work here. I don't think he's going to make it happen. And the real question is, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, the economy of Beef is just going to start to skyrocket very, very soon. He's going to be probing off 3 bases. He's already finished mining this base. He's been doing a great job there. This base still got a little bit to go. And, yeah, Awaken a little bit behind on the workers. Is he finally going to take this out? Finally, because he really needs to take that out. I mean, this is it's been going on for far too long. DT's coming out. We do have an observer. Where is Mr. Observer? I don't know where he is, actually. I'm clicking on this as hard as I can, but it's not popping up. Where is the damn thing? It was probably already in my view screen. That's why it wasn't popping up. Yeah, see, there it is. It's right there. So, there we go. The observer already in the main army. Please tell me he's going to see this at some point. There he goes. He's seeing it. He's taking it out. And there goes the pylon. Finally, the DTs. Oh, he's got a cannon. Getting out of the range of the cannon's range, but you would assume that Awaken would know this guy is here right now. And there we go. He's going to be taking it out. Where is the observer? He's in this army somewhere. DT goes down. So that is quite nasty. And actually, yeah, took out quite a few workers there. At least 5 or 6, and I feel like he took out a bunch more earlier on. So he's doing alright. But in terms of the total units lost, yeah, he's alright. He's doing alright. But we will see. I mean, the economy still is actually heavily favouring Beef, man. He's really, really getting out in front right now and really doing an awesome job. So we will see. I mean, Awaken's starting to get a very nice amount of units. It's looking pretty sweet, but Beef has got the economy all over the place. And Awaken right now, he needs to take this decent amount of forces, go out there, and start making some shit happen. So he's going to start with this pylon. It's a good start, but taking out this base would be awesome. Would be absolutely awesome. And is he going to do it? I don't know. He seems to be sitting back at his base a little bit, sort of playing it safe, but there's such a thing as playing it too safe, and that's what he's doing right now, is playing too safe, because he thinks he's got an advantage getting out the third base. Little does he know, Beef already has a third base, and it's been going forever, and yeah. Awaken is in a lot of trouble in terms of his army. He does not even know it yet. What is this upgrade? I think this is the Phoenix upgrade. Phoenix upgrade, range of the Phoenix weapon. I didn't even know he had any Phoenix. He's got 5 Phoenix, so that's not bad. So it's a little bit of anti-air, but they would get owned by the Void Ray, so I don't know how well they're going to do. Yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know. I mean, Awaken does have Immortals to take out the Stalkers. He's got a couple of Immortals, and he's got his own Stalkers as well. And then the Void Rays just wipe out everything else, I feel like. But he needs to find out about this base. I mean, Awaken is going to be seriously in trouble. The longer this base is there, the more trouble he is in. And he's in a lot of trouble already, but the trouble is just going to add up, and it's just going to add up, and eventually he's going to be completely screwed. He's playing it super safe at the moment, but yeah, man, he's even, look, it looks like everybody's going for the High Templar, man. We're all going High Templar crazy. This is just one of those slow games where they end up facing each other off once they get up to 200 armies. So it's a bit crazy, because yeah, if you build up like that and you're playing against an aggressive player, the aggressive player will usually own you. But if you're playing against somebody who plays exactly the same as you, who likes to get that big army up, then it becomes a bit more complicated. And I don't know, right now Awaken, I feel like, has got a better army composition, but Beef is going to max out a lot quicker. So yeah, I do not know. I do not know how it's going to come out when the armies finally mix up against each other. But the one thing I do know for certain is that Awaken needs to take out this base. This base has just been here for too long, and I mean, it's just bad scouting at this point. Because I mean, it's not like it's a pylon; it's a full-on base. So it's just bad scouting. I mean, obviously, yeah, it's bad scouting. I mean, it just is. You got to check every now and then. You can't just say, well, you know, you got to keep an eye on your opponent's expansions. I mean, it's just as simple as that. Because otherwise, they could triple expand and get out 1 million workers and mine all over the place, and then just over macro you, and you would not know. So it's really just bad scouting if you do not know what your opponent is doing with their expansions. So yeah, Awaken, I feel like that might be his downfall, just not getting that expansion, just not seeing it coming out, and it's just going to send him over the edge. And right now we're just waiting, we're just playing the waiting game, seeing when this army is maxed out. Beef is going to be pretty close. He's just getting a ton of units out. What do we got on the upgrades sort of scale? This production. What do we want? Upgrades. This is the one. So we got 2-1-1 and we got 2-1-1. But we have a look. He's actually going to get level 2 armor out in just a sec. We actually got some air armor coming out for Mr. Awaken. So he's actually got 1-1. Well, he's got 1 weapons already. So here we go. Hallucinating Phoenix. This is the sort of scouting I'm talking about. This is the sort of scouting that Awaken should be doing to scout out this expansion, but he's just not doing it. If we have a look. Yeah, he's got no idea. He's got no idea that base is there. So yeah, he's got some observers over there. You probably should be checking it out, but maybe Mr. Beef is just like assuming that third base is there. And it's probably a pretty safe assumption. Just like Awaken could potentially assume that this base is here. But he shouldn't deal this base, man. This base is killing him. Alright, observers coming out. Is it going to be checking this base? Does not look like it is, because, oh man, so bad. He just needs to shift over a little bit, check out this base. It's so frustrating, man. It's like in a horror movie where the main character is like walking down a hallway and the killer's right at the end of the hallway, and you're like, don't do it, you idiot. Do not walk down that hallway, you're going to get stabbed. That is what this game is like. I mean, I can understand Awaken theoretically not feeling like he needs to check this base, but he really should. He really, really should check this base. And, oh man, if I had a time machine right now, I would go back and I would slap Awaken silly right now, because he's just losing this game and he does not even realize it. Oh boy, let's have a look at the income tab. 64 over 52. And Awaken's doing a good job at getting his economy going, but he's just too far behind. He's too far behind and he has no idea. There's no idea. He thinks he's got a decent army, but I mean, look at this. Beef has got double the amount of minerals, like triple the amount of minerals and gas that Awaken has, and he's maxed out already. So yeah, here we go. Beef going in. Hallucinated Phoenix, checking out the third base, seeing the third base, not seeing the fourth base. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so Beef is going to start trading out right now. He's got a massive economy. And yeah, trading out. Although he hasn't, I mean, considering he's got so much income, you would have thought he'd really put the pressure on his bloody upgrades. Like get a second forge or something, because yeah, man, I mean, you've got so much economy. Get the upgrades out. Just, wow. Just get the upgrades out. Alright, one probe going down for the Phoenix hit squad. Are they going to get much more? I don't know. Maybe. A couple of Phoenix coming back. Void Rays are coming back. And the Void Rays, oh, the Phoenix start to get owned. Really, really badly owned. So now they're going to have to run for it. Because, yeah, apparently Phoenix are not good against Void Rays. If you didn't know that already. So here we go. The Phoenix coming out. They did a little bit of kills. Not a whole lot though. Just a few extra kills on top of what Mr. Beef already had. And yeah. Oh, a little bit sleepy. Is he going to move in? I mean, you got to move in. You can't just. I mean, every second you wait is a second closer to Awaken maxing out, and then you've got to lose more units when you actually go up against him. And I mean, you don't want to just bank these ones forever. You want to go out there when your army has a bit of an advantage, just push out and really start making it happen. Because look at this, Awaken is very, very gas starved at the moment. Beef, not so gas starved. So, all right, he's gonna move. Is he gonna move out? Is he gonna? You can't play it safe once you're maxed out. Once you're maxed out, you have to go out and you have to make some shit happen, because otherwise. Yeah, it's just not worth it, man. It's just not worth it. I mean, it's not like Civilization. There's no economic victory where you get a max amount of minerals. It's only a military victory. Oh, the storms. The storms, the storms, the storms. Awaken's getting some storms of his own off now, and the Colossus are actually doing a really, really good job, although everything else is kind of dead. So there we go. Beef, man, winning that battle by... Did he actually win that battle? It's like, I'm not sure. I'm really not, but I gotta say, that is the most damage I've ever seen done in about 10 seconds. We just lost like 100 unit supply for each player just died. It just completely got obliterated. Absolute carnage. So yeah, who is gonna win this though? I mean, Beef has got a very decent amount of Stalkers out on the field. So let's have a tally. 13 Stalkers, one Dark Templar, bunch of Zealots, bunch of Archons. Is he going to be pushing up here with this same old Observer, which has been there for like 1,000,000 years? I just do not know. But Beef, man, you got to be spending all of your guys. You got to be spending all your minerals. Let's see how many guys he warps in with the next bunch of warp gates, because I really feel like he's got to do something here. And the Stalkers are a nice touch, but he's got to keep that up. How are his gateways doing? Are they going to be warping stuff in? Are they waiting? Are they on cooldown? I don't think they're on cooldown. He's going to be warping some stuff in. Oh, he's just wiping out pylons at the moment, so cutting down Awaken's ability to really get a bunch more stuff, which is good. But where are his own forces coming in? There we go. All the Stalkers go down. Stalkers versus Charged Zealots. No, look at that. 16. 16 bloody Stalkers coming out. But yeah, I don't know. Kind of feel like a Zealot might help in that army. Considering what just happened, a Zealot might help. Alright, going for pylons once again. Looking to supply cap Awaken, maybe. He's actually going for this Nexus. That will help quite a bit, although Awaken has already banked up a ton of minerals. So here it goes. The Nexus is going to go down. And that's not bad. But look at this. The Zealots once again just going to own the Stalkers. That is not a good trade in terms of army, man. He just, it's just so bad. He's just continuing on with the Stalkers, though. Mr. Beef loves his Stalkers. Really does. But it's starting to become an issue because, I mean, yeah, they just die. I mean, they just die constantly to the Zealot harass. He really needs to balance out these with a bunch of Zealots as well. Really move in. I mean, this is not a significantly crazy army. Well, it's starting to be with all those Zealots, but yeah, he's just harassing right now. And I mean, he's building Colossus as well, but the Colossus, oh, here we go, starting to build some Zealots. We're going to see the Zealot craziness going against each other. Stalkers is back up. The Colossus need to get in there. They're going the wrong way. Move them in. Get them in there before your entire force starts getting wiped out. Here we go, some Storms from Awaken. And Beef actually got some DTs in there. DTs going for the High Templar. That's a great move. That is something I really, really like to see. And finally bringing in the big guns. He's left them in the back for way too long, but he's finally bringing them in. And just more Stalkers, man. I feel like you need Zealots, but whatever. I'm not playing the game. You're playing the game. So do what you like, and we will see how it turns out. Here we go. At least we got some Colossus, so the Zealots are going to go down like you would not believe possible. And there we go. Awaken, obviously seeing the might of the mighty Colossus, and he is going to be given the GG there. Not leaving the game, but he's given the GG. There we go. Left the game. And yeah, Beef, extremely victorious in that game. Just with that great amount of economy, just made it work. I mean, Awaken still had a ton of units, but I have a feeling his production capability just got knocked all over the place with the pylons getting knocked over here, and he just could not make it work. In the end, he just could not make it work. And he had the right idea, getting a ton of Zealots, but in the end, nah, it just did not work. Beef just had too much. And that is it. Thank you very much for watching this B bracket game. And if you want to go back and watch those Storms again, definitely do it, because they were completely awesome. So yeah, you know what? Actually, I actually feel like just going back and watching it again, because it really was awesome. So we will see. How far back do we have to go? I do not remember, actually. It's at some point. So we still got the massive armies. They're moving out a little bit. There we go. It's right there. So let's stop there. And let's just go back and watch them. Seeking? Shouldn't have to seek. Actually, I went too far forward. Damn it. Oh man, this seeking thing is bullshit. Alright, so there we go. The army's coming across. Let's move a little bit faster. Let's take stock of what units these guys have. So 18 High Templars for Mr. Beef, 6 for Awaken. So Beef definitely has the advantage as far as the High Templars are going. And well, Awaken does have Colossus though, so that's definitely evening him out. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of this. So here we go. Beautiful battle incoming. All these guys, and we are going to be seeing the Storms. No, just leave it like that. So look at this massive army coming through, but the Storms just going down. Oh, look at those Storms. I don't know if he knows that Storms don't stack, but I don't know if he cares as well. Just absolutely insane. The Storm, not that many Storms hitting on Beef, but is enough. There's enough because, I mean, he's got 18 High Templars, so his army isn't exactly that bulky. They're just continuing to push the Storms out. More Storms coming in. Just, oh, crazy. And the Archons and the Immortals, the only ones that are actually surviving, because they're the only ones beefy enough to survive all those Storms. But look at how much health they lost. Just, crazy. Absolutely crazy. So there we go. The Storms of the Century. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for Team Bracket A, actually. Bracket A. So we're going to be checking out another couple of teams. It is going to be the Horses versus Paddy's Heroes. Opain versus Paddy. And it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that. this has been Hairy Muppet. I hope you enjoyed this game. Who actually won this? I think it was Beef, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was Beef in the end. Yep, alright, so it's Beef. Man, I got such a horrible memory. Anyway, catch you guys later. This has been Hairy Muppet. I hope you enjoyed this game.